I think we're up and running here.
Right.
I sound very loud. That's why. My headset was cranked. All right. We are live at Freedom Field as Eastwood's hosting the Elmwood Royals. Eastwood 1-0 after a last-minute victory last week in Kenton. And Elmwood comes in at 0-1. Which I have that somewhere. Except I didn't pack that notebook.
As we are getting ready for Eastwood, as here they come on the field.
It's a toasty one tonight.
It is. It's about 102 degrees up here in the press box right now.
Yeah, that's being generous.
I can only imagine how it feels on the field, all that gear. From what I hear from the refs is they're going to be taking some extended breaks throughout the night just to make sure that everyone's hydrated because we will be watching for a lot of cramping going on this evening.
We had that issue last week at Kenton, and it was only like 70, 80 degrees there, and it was, it wasn't really hot like it is today.
Yeah,
I know. We still had some cramping issues in the fourth quarter. It was.
I know how it is because I played semi-pro football throughout. It's a summer league. And it's a pay-to-play, but it was probably 90 degrees on average. And, yeah, we definitely had to make sure we were hydrated throughout the process of those games.
Hydration is key.
Absolutely.
That's why I've got my tea.
I have my big Stanley
of water.
You got your
Stanley. You're so basic.
I stole it from my wife. She has a new Stanley Cup now.
Oh.
I'm like, if you want to give me a Stanley Cup, make sure it's the one that, they give to the NHL players.
Right. Does she do she got a laser to do the engraving yet for your business there?
No. We're not doing any of that. But I am definitely excited. This is my first game this year, as I am from Maumee, Ohio, but they sent me all the way out to Eastwood today.
Anyway, I'm Rick. He's Josh. We got Dan on the camera. Dan's from the Eastwood Sports Network. Again, we had him last week on play-by-play. This week we threw him on camera to help us out. They do a pre-show and a post-show thing on their YouTube channel, and he's helping us out here on the Toledo Sports Network, and we really appreciate it. Or else I would have been talking and running camera and switching and everything.
Yep. As we are getting set for the kickoff here, as Eastwood has deferred to the second half. So you got 24. So back to receive it for Elmwood. I don't even have the right number. It must be 24. That's at Ziegler. Maybe 34. Chaffee.
I have learned to listen to the house PA guys.
That helps a lot.
Because they have spotters. We don't.
That's right. That's a fumble, and Eastwood's got it.
Eastwood's got it. He's going to return.
Brock Messinger taking it back down to the 10, to 5, and he's in for a touchdown, Eastwood.
Eastwood wasting no time getting on the board.
I want to say it's how they drew it up, but just an early fumble is, right off the kickoff. Miscommunicate, a little problem there, and all of a sudden, it's 6 points for Eastwood. Fans are riled up already.
Band didn't even get back into place.
No, Eastwood band's walking in front of us right now.
They weren't even there to play the fight song.
Nope. Just getting set for the extra point is Austin Miller. Snap to Messinger. Messinger, good hold is good, and it is up, and we are now 7-0 Eastwood as we have wasted 12 seconds off this clock. I don't even think we have time to go to a commercial at this point.
We won't.
No. But what a start for Eastwood. I don't even think we got through our introductions yet.
We barely did.
Yeah. So, we got Rick behind us, too. He's probably going to step into the second quarter here. There's got 3 of us up here today, so we're going to be swapping in and out just for this heat.
Yep, we don't want to get all cramped up.
No, that's why I got my Stanley here.
Sitting in the booth. We're going to reset them, and they'll start again. We'd like to thank Ben Frobose at Frobose Meats for sponsoring us this season. He's helping us bring you each and every Eastwood game. Well, home and away, we will be streaming this on Toledo Sports Network live and in living color. I think next week I won't be, but somebody will be at Wauseon. As Eastwood travels to Wauseon. That's why you're here.
That's probably why I'm here. But let me see, next Friday, you never know what I have. I'm a real estate agent. I have crazy hours. Nights and weekends is when I work the most.
Right.
This is just one of those off days, I guess.
And we're going to try this again with another kickoff.
Yeah. Mason Chaffee, or Chaffee. Here's a kickoff from the 40. Same spot. Picked up by Solark, and that one he held on to, getting up to the 30-yard line. As Eastwood brings in their defense.
Promise, I'll get a hand on the clock. Yeah. We didn't have anything working last week.
Nothing at all, huh?
No, but now we've got the scoreboard kind of working, and I just have to remember how to do the clock.
Yep.
But we'll get there.
And as Elmwood gets set. As it's a handoff.
Off that right
Draxler,
side.
Yep. Got a couple yards out of it.
Draxler for a couple of yards on that carry.
As you can hear the PA announcer saying the same thing I just did.
By Eastwood's number 62.
He heard you call it first.
Yep.
Walzenheiser.
I think he gets paid more than I do, so I should probably let him talk first.
Sure. He gets paid.
Oh. I don't know.
Second down.
I don't.
And 7.
2nd and 7.
Quick Draxler.
Fakes the handoff. Whoa.
He is stopped by that defensive line as Cam Shoemaker makes his way to the backfield pretty quick.
Looked like it was going to be an option, but he never got time to get to his second option.
Never had a chance to pitch that off.
Eastwood D was in the backfield so quick.
Yep, that brings 3rd and 12 now.
Ball pushed back to the Royal 28-yard line.
I think you're going to see a lot of that. The Eastwood defensive line is huge.
They are. I mean, I'm sitting way up here, and I can barely see over them.
And comparing them to Elmwood's, a little undersized.
Draxler looking to dump this one off. Has Schaefer.
Another fumble,
and Eastwood's claiming they have it.
Coming up with it.
And they are going to have that with really good field position at the 38-yard line. Actually, the 35-yard line. I do apologize.
Two possessions. Well, I don't know if you can consider the fumbled kickoff a possession or not, but 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
Yep, absolutely. As Elmwood off to a rough start, but plenty of time left to get back in this one. We've played 1 minute and 35 seconds. As now we get to see our first look at Drew Ludehart as he is in replacing the
injured Donald.
Yeah, Donald. As he
nice
hands that
fake.
off left.
Oh, hit in the backfield, but I think Lewis got back to the line, it looks like.
Looks like he just got back to the line again. But yeah, Donald, he stepped up here for a few minutes, and his arm is wrapped up pretty tight. I don't think you're going to really see him on offense. You might see him on a defensive play here or there, but that's about it.
Yeah, he injured that hand in the first quarter in Kenton last week. And we wondered what was going on. We have no communication with the coaching staffs and stuff during the game, so we had no idea what was going on until after the game. But yeah, it was and he had been to the hospital and back before the end of the game. So it's just a matter of healing, I guess.
Yep.
Ludehart.
Going deep. He's going to be
Messenger.
overshot.
Oh, no, that's
Andrew Lewis. Or Andre Lewis, sorry. I looked down too quick. He had a step on his man, but he just kind of let him too far out. That's going to bring up 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Ludehart's got Lewis and who else in the backfield with him?
Yeah.
And he's got Lewis going out to the right side.
Yep, he's looking at Lewis. Might want to dump it. That is picked up. And he's got some room down the center. Can he find a lane? And he does. Down the right side, Cam Schumacher. getting a touchdown as that looked like it was going nowhere, and he turned it around, went 35 yards. As Eastwood on top, 13-0 early in this first quarter.
They better make this point after because I already gave it to them on the scoreboard.
You already did? Oh, no.
My finger twitched to hit that.
I don't want to wish anything bad on Eastwood, but I kind of want to see you mess up.
I'm
Just kidding, Rick.
Like, stick around. It'll happen lots. So we're less than 3 minutes in the game, and Eastwood is up
Good hold.
by
Kick is up.
14.
And you were saved.
I was saved. Thank you. Thank you.
I think
We
that-
will take a break with Eastwood up 14-0 here on the Toledo Sports Network.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
Join us at historic Danny's Cafe, Rossford. We're always serving your favorite food and drinks 7 days a week, starting at 11 a.m. Watch the best sports matchups on one of our 50 high-def TVs. Enjoy great live entertainment, trivia, karaoke, and family fun for all ages. Danny's Cafe, Rossford is now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 1. Check out the Ford Social Club for your private event. 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford, across from Rossford High School.
Chaffee's getting set to kick this one off. He keeps targeting Solaric. Solaric's taking this up. It's a little slow, but we just got tripped up at the 25-yard line.
Brought down from behind.
As another opportunity to see Elmwood out here as they're trailing 14-0 early in this first quarter. Try to get something going. I think their goal this time might be to just hold on to that ball. Twins, and he holds, and he's got some room. And there's a flag as it looks like there's going to be holding on Gavin Solorock in the backfield. And sure enough, that is the call, as that is going to come back. So we'll hear the call. Maybe this ain't professional sports. I don't think they have mics.
No.
I'm just going to say they're going to call holding on number 3.
I would think that would be safe.
Yep.
Given the signal from the referee there.
Yep. As now we're going to be playing 1st and 20 as the holding penalty dropped them back 10 yards.
It'll be first down and 19.
So in this play, what do you think? You just kind of go for a run, get some of those yards back?
Run or a safe pass? Like a long handoff out into the flat, maybe.
He drops back. He's looking downfield, and that is picked off. Another turnover. That is picked off by Jones as he is headed towards the end zone and dropped down to the 5-yard line. As that is the 3rd turnover in a row by Elmwood on 2 possessions. I know the math doesn't add up.
Wow.
But that is exactly what we're looking at.
Elmwood's run a total of 5 plays.
5 plays.
3 kickoff returns and 5 plays. And 3 turnovers.
Yep. As Eastwood is going to be starting from a very favorable position.
I suppose, Eastwood's got a 67-man roster.
As we are going to take a water timeout on the field right now.
And we'll take a break up here.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back on the Toledo Sports Network.
Great food and great fun. The Keg in Greytown is now open and ready to make your night out fun and full of great surprises. Some of the best food in the area, all made by scratch with hand-cut fries, wings, chunks, Papa's chili, and much, much more. Wood-fired pizza ovens making some of the best pizzas in the area. Now don't worry, we have the toppings you want, and our dough is made fresh every day.
That's electronic. Feel the power. That's electronic. It's hot.
Trinity Bumpus, Cynthia Pastor, Jenna Gallant.
We're back live at Freedom Field at Eastwood High School.
So I thought we were having a water time out there, but there is an injured Elmwood player. So it looks like he's starting to get up, and that is Peyton Schaefer. It's going to be a walk-off on his own power.
That's a good sign.
Yes. So maybe it's a little cramp.
Always good when they walk off on their own power.
Yep.
Good luck. Thank you to the cheerleaders for the
Hopefully just some cramping and get him some fluids. And
I'd expect to see a couple more of those this evening. As it feels like it's getting hotter right now, Rick.
I agree, but we're getting more people up in the booth, so you know.
They teased us. We walked in. They said, "Hey, enjoy the air conditioning."
Yeah, they lied.
There was none.
I think we need to talk to somebody to get some air conditioning installed up here.
All right, as Eastwood gets set off the turnover on the 5-yard line.
I'm predicting a Luthart to Lewis off the left side.
I think he's going to hand it off to Lewis.
Yep.
And he's going to sneak in close to and a touchdown, Eastwood. Well, you caught it perfectly, Rick, as he handed it right off to the left side and pounded his way in. As Eastwood's now up 3 scores, 20-0 right now. As Eastwood lines up to the left and thinking about a trick play, but you're up 3 scores early in this game. Let's just go ahead and play solid.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of numbers that aren't on the roster sheet tonight.
Probably. Eastwood's kick. Ooh, we got bowled over. Ooh, he almost got to that, but that was up and good.
The score, Eastwood 21, Elmwood.
Austin Miller puts that through. We're going to go to a break, Rick?
Oh,
We're going to stay here.
we can stay here.
We can stay here. We can talk about the beautiful weather that we're having. Second week into this football season, and
Well, there's always going to be one of those really hot ones.
yeah, but
And
I actually
know there's going to be a wet one.
I prefer it to be hot, though. I remember a couple years ago, we were over at Rossford, and it was the first game of the year. Mike Jameson put me right up top on the roof of Rossford's old stadium,
Yep.
and I swear it was 40 degrees that day, and I was dressed in shorts. I was stupid.
You did not dress appropriately for the weather.
Nope, because I'm just used to these games being hot, and I like it hot. I drive a motorcycle.
If we were at one of those other places, we would have like jackets with the logos, and, but
Yeah,
we got to fend for ourselves.
that's okay.
So I have an umbrella in my car, trash bags to cover the camera,
The necessities.
all the necessities to do a game no matter the weather.
Absolutely.
All right, this is our fourth kickoff
Fourth
of the
one by
game.
Chaffee. He's getting a workout in his leg, and it's only been like 3.5 minutes.
Lots of practice for Chaffee.
Chaffee's. This time they go over to Mossberg. Mossberg picks that up off the bounce, and he's going to get some room and gets himself out to about the 33-yard line. I was wrong, 32 according to the real guy.
He can see better than we can, I think.
Yeah, he's a little bit more to the right.
He's offset, too, from the 50.
We're going to call it the 32 and a half, and we'll just split the difference.
There we go. That works.
It's 33. I win that argument.
And that's what's important.
Absolutely. It's all about us, not the kids, right?
That's
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. It's all about what happens on the gridiron out there. Is this one's handed off as they went away from the option read.
Just straight handoff, ball control offense there.
Leading the way for the
I think that's what they need to do. They need to get their feet under them, get
number 1,
get some good plays under their belt.
The game of about 1. And make it second down and 9.
Got some positive yards out of that one, so try to take that as a momentum change. They've been working their way backwards most of the game.
It's the small things.
Absolutely.
You find the victories where you can. Right?
Looks like they ended up almost breaking that huddle with an extra man in there, so one person ran off. As
they're running that
option again, and that is a low throw. I'm not sure he picked that up.
Nope,
as
incomplete
they're going to call this
pass.
incomplete, yes.
Gavin Solaric making up third down and 9.
So that's going to bring them to 3rd and long again. The last time they did this, they tried a throw, and that was intercepted and taken back to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, they kind of have to, but yet I don't know if you want to take the chance.
Well, you got to get your reps in, right?
Yep.
Figure out in a must-need situation, what do we do here?
3-man backfield, 3 wide.
Tracks are called for that ball. He's looking down. While he's downfield, he's going to run a little bit. He was good, but that is thrown out of bounds and just out of the reach of his intended target.
That covering was number 11, Cooper Dirkside.
I think it was Solaric that was the intended target down there.
Yep, just ran out of room.
It was, yep. As that's going to bring on the punt team now.
Ready to receive the punt for the Eagles. Number 4, Andre Lewis, and number 5, Daquan Oliver.
Both of those guys back for the Eagles are dangerous.
Lewis and Oliver, yep.
Oliver, if he gets going, probably one of the quickest players I've seen in a long time.
I was watching this kicker. Expect him to be around the 45-yard line where this lands.
Almost blocked. You called it.
40.
Felt the 40.
Andre Lewis catches that ball.
41.
Yep.
At the 41-yard line. And the Eagles
Oh,
will
what do
take
you want to
possession
do?
at that point.
Stay here. It's not going
All
far.
right.
We ain't the professionals.
That's for darn sure.
I do apologize for having to hear the likes of us this evening.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you know, we come from good stock.
First and Eagles, ball at their own 40-yard line.
Mike's, we inherited his fine quality. I don't know what they are, but
Lewis handing that one off. And
Lewis
busting
barrels.
forward for about 8.5.
Kevin Lewis picking up 8, basically straight ahead.
Yep. It's a power run. He was dragging 2 people with him.
Number 57, Vince Allen.
It's the kind of plays where you, end of the season, if you're a pro, you're buying your lineman a car or something.
Oh, not at this level.
Not at this level. You might get a Matchbox car. Maybe he'll buy him a song on iTunes.
A low
or something.
snap as that one's pitched back. And he's got
It's Andre Lewis.
Ooh, he got right to that line to
Ooh.
gain. Are they going to give it to him? It looks like they might give him a
They're going to
favorable
give him the
spot.
forward progress.
As yes, they are. They're calling for the chain gang to move it on up as they got just enough before he was stopped and pushed back. 7:02 remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, it was definitely a forward progress first down. That was almost right in your line, straight down there.
Watch for a wide receiver pass here down the right side. Yep.
Oliver.
As he gets away and he's going backwards, he needs to go forward. He just got back to about where he caught that ball as he was tracking the wrong way.
He tends to do that sometimes. He tries to force a play sometimes, and he ends up losing. He had probably 5 yards.
Yep.
And then he broke the tackle and went back 5. And then picked up 2.
So he lost about a yard after the catch.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's all right. It's only second down. And
I suppose when you're that quick, though, if you can break it, it's worth it. There goes Lewis off the left side.
A first down carry by number 22, Kevin Lewis. Hauled down after that first down carry by Elmwood's number 7, Peyton Schaefer. First and 10 Eastwood. The line of scrimmage is down.
Eastwood driving again.
37-yard line.
They're setting up. First down play. He's kind of telling. He's going to go to the right.
Yeah.
As he
Daquan gets
he
behind
got
him.
wide open. Got him wide open.
And he gets
Daquan
to the end
Oliver.
zone.
Touchdown, Eastwood. A 37-yard touchdown pass from Drew Woodhart to number 5, Daquan Oliver.
Oliver got behind him, and it was over.
Yeah, he has eyes on him the whole way. He was watching before he even snapped the ball.
Yeah, that was telegraphed.
Yep.
But when you got Oliver's speed,
You're just like, who cares? Who can cover me?
yeah, it's you can't cover me, and they're just going to do that until they prove they can cover him. Why stop going to him?
Right. As for the fourth time, we're going to have an extra point attempt as Messenger's the holder. Kick is up. And Austin Miller drives it through for the fourth straight time, as it is now Eastwood Eagles 28 and the Elmwood Royals 0, as we will take a break here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Join us at historic Danny's Cafe, Rossford. We're always serving your favorite food and drinks 7 days a week, starting at 11 a.m. Watch the best sports matchups on one of our 50 high-def TVs. Enjoy great live entertainment, trivia, karaoke, and family fun for all ages. Danny's Cafe, Rossford is now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 1. Check out the Ford Social Club for your private event. 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford, across from Rossford High School.
Sticker. Don't forget the JV.
Yeah, we're back live at Eastwood High School, Freedom Field, as Eastwood Eagles host the Elmwood Royals. Eastwood out to a quick 28-0 lead in this first quarter. 5:34. I got 5:34. Hey, 5:34 left in this first quarter. Eastwood up 28-0.
As we're looking around the league, as St. Francis de Sales Knights, they're on top 49-6 over the Scott Bulldogs in the second quarters.
Ouch.
That one's kind of getting blown away as well. Just to let you guys know, running clock doesn't start until the second half, and there's some new rules this year and how that's done. So if we come to that, I will go ahead and explain. Is that kickoff was dropped short, and he just have nowhere to go, as he's got to hold on to that ball at this point. You don't need another turnover.
That's the last thing you want to see from. If you're a Royals fan, you don't want to see any more turnovers tonight.
Now, right now, it's about trying to get a good drive started. Start with just trying to get a first down. But it is really hard over these Eastwood Eagles, as they are some big boys in that backfield. If you just watch, there's power right through the line here. As that is
just
deflected.
out of his reach.
Yep. Solaire couldn't come down with that one.
Coverage for the Eagles, number 2, Cam Shoemaker.
Seems to be Traxler's favorite target out there.
Second down and 10.
But Eastwood's been all over him.
We're going to try again, 2nd and 10.
Yep. Traxler hands
Low
that
snap.
one off. Finally taken down is Almarez.
Jesus Omaras.
Or Almarez, I pronounced that wrong.
Amara is one of the senior leaders on this team.
Shoemaker without for number 11, Cooper, their side eight.
Picked up half the distance, so do that again and extend this drive out.
The line of scrimmage is now the Elmwood 25.
As they break the huddle. Got Solaric inside slot. And Solaric's in the move. This one's handed off to the left-hand side, as that's picked up very nicely by Brock Messinger.
Tried to get the sweep, and nothing happening. Messenger stayed home for that one.
Yes, he did. That's going to bring up another fourth down. Only the second 4th down for Elmwood.
Eagles, number 4, Andre Lewis, number 5, Nate Brian Oliver. Again, confirmation is number 55. And we do not have a name for that number.
No, we do not have a name for that number.
They're lying to us.
I was looking at like, who is 55? We got 53, 56.
Timeout. Elmwood, their first time out of the half.
Yep, Elmwood takes that time out there. Maybe in the meantime we can find a way to see who that kicker is. He looks to be about 6'2".
Okay. That
In case you didn't hear, we'd like to wish a happy birthday
Garrett Harrison.
Garrett Harrison.
Yes, we will look to see where Harrison is on here. He's not even on here. Because I will make that adjustment. Garrett Harrison. Is he a senior this year? No, he is not a senior, so I just tried to get some information about him. At least we got his name.
It's a start.
Yep.
Tomorrow for an invitation. Good luck to those golfers.
Once again, Harrison deep in the backfield. As there is a flag on that play. That's a low kick. It is just dribbling up near midfield and going to stop right on the 50-yard line. But we'll have to see what this flag was.
We do have a flag.
As we have illegal
Yep.
procedure.
I think if I was,
I would probably leave it alone, take it from the 50.
yep.
No reason to run that play again.
Eagles will decline that penalty and begin their possession 1st and 10 at midfield.
And sure enough, Eastwood will take over from the 50-yard line. Oh, are they going to move them up 5 yards? They're going to take it after.
Oh, they're gonna, okay.
Yeah, so they're going to move it up to the 45-yard line.
I didn't know that was an option, but
Well.
we do now.
We learned something new.
Learn something new every day, right?
The ball has been moved ahead to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles.
This is Ludenhart. Calls for motion. So Lewis moves around. And that's put into Lewis as he is up and over 10 yards at least and got 14 yards out of that one.
Dragging people with him as he goes.
Absolutely.
Reception by number 1, Marcus Mossbarger. 1st and 10, Eastwood. Ball at the Elmwood 31-yard line.
Ludenhart from the backfield. He's going to hand this one off as he's got some
That's
running
Kevin
room.
Lewis.
The other Lewis.
Kevin Lewis on a first
He's
down
finally
carry.
dragged down near the 10-yard line.
Drag down on that run by Elmwood's number 1, Marcus Mossbarger.
Now is this going to go 1st and goal? Is it going to be 1st and 10? I don't know how much room he's got. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Eagles. Ball
Around the league, Maumee is up 14-0 in the first quarter.
That is the good news.
And Oak Harbor is up 21-0 over Woodward in the first.
Lewis again, as he's going to try to finish his job. He's barreling forward across the 5 into the 3-yard line, and there's a late flag, very late flag. As I'm not sure if this is going to go on Eastwood, and this might be coming back. Personal foul. It's going to be, I think, taunting on Schumacher.
Against Eastwood.
That is going to negate that hard run. Is that personal foul? I think it's going to bring him back 15 yards. And all the way back to the 28-yard line.
First down and 25. Ball at the Elmwood 26.
First and 25.
Wow.
That hurts.
Well,
There's no reason for that.
young kids gotta stay smart out there. I mean, you got a big lead and can't let it go to your head.
There's just no reason for it, though. It's
Now Eastwood in the first trouble that they've had all game. As he drops back to pass, he's going to find him wide open as Messinger has room and gets in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown pass from to number 3, Brock Messinger.
Well, they said, you know what, we made a mistake, but let's go ahead and capitalize on this. They found his man wide open and easily ran into the end zone.
Number 34, Austin Miller makes to attempt the Eagle extra points. Brock Messinger will hold, and Connor Rowan will snap.
As Austin Miller gets ready to attempt this extra point. That is up, and it is good. It is currently in the first quarter. Yes, you heard that right, 35-0 Eastwood over the Elmwood Royals. We'll be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
sure.
The best meats around and the best price. Get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
As welcome back to Eastwood High School, as it's a early 35-0 lead.
Haven't even made it through the first quarter.
Nope, but I'm about to make it through my first Stanley.
I hear you. Maybe they have ice in that fridge back there.
That'd be nice. I'll have to check that out once we have a little bit of a break. No real wind tonight, so we're not getting a breeze up here either.
Yeah, I have to start packing a fan.
Yeah.
Because I don't haul enough stuff around for these things.
Chaffee, kick off to the right again. That's brought back.
Still on his feet.
Yeah, with Zegler. And he gets up to the 33-yard line.
Grabbed down to initially by Eastwood number 2, Ken Shoemaker. Help from number 4, Andre Lewis.
If we do go silent for a little bit here, one of us might have heat exhaustion. I don't know.
Elmwood will begin their next possession.
Man,
10,
it's a hot one.
33-yard line.
That's all right. We love this game. We'd love to be here. We're happy to bring this to you tonight.
We do it for the kids.
Absolutely.
The people who can't be here to watch their family members, their alumni.
Traxler rolls out to the left. And that is
Messenger.
good tackle there.
Two.
So Lyric was the target over there. He picked it up. He got a
Shoemaker
couple
got
yards.
the tackle.
Yep.
There's a gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be second down. We'll call it a gain of 3. Second down and 7. Ball now resting at the Elmwood 36-yard line.
As that was a gain of about 3 yards. So you got second and 7 coming up. Traxler drops back. He's going to hold on to an option pitch.
Dishes it out.
And
perfectly read by
it. Well behind the line of scrimmage.
Shoemaker again, I believe.
Whew. That was pitched out, and he was already on top of him. So I think that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. In fact, it does.
Ball comes back to the 33-yard line.
Was it 6-yard loss about on that?
That was a 3-yard loss.
3-yard?
Yep.
Brutal.
Well, it's all right. 3rd down and 10. What they got to do is kind of get away from this option and try to spread them out a little bit. Open up some gaps. Looking downfield and almost pick it. I think it touched the ground.
Incomplete.
That was incomplete.
So close to another turnover.
Yep. That was Braden Brown who almost had that pick, but it definitely touched the ground first.
It was a high throw. One of the Eastwood defenders managed to tip it, and then Brown tried to get underneath. He dived underneath and just couldn't quite get there before it hit the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 as we're going to get another kick here.
4th and 10 or 4th and 12?
It's 4th and 10.
All right. I'll give it to you.
Got Oliver and Lewis waiting out deep. Sitting around the 45-yard line. Another high snap there. Almost blocked. But he's going to fair catch this one right at the 45.
Oliver fair catches it.
Yep. It's going to take us 49 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to stay here because we're running out of commercials.
We can always talk about Ben Frobose at Frobose Meat Locker, the brat king of Pemberville and pretty much everywhere.
I love brats.
They didn't bring us our brats. I don't know what the heck.
I know. Make sure I get crowd if you do.
We'd have to go down there and pay for them with the rest of the peasants. Probably vegan brats.
Oh, gosh.
That's between you and Ben. Rick Chaika chiming in from behind us here.
Nice run by Lewis. As he is still
Kevin
on his
Lewis
feet.
breaking free.
If there's no flags, there's a flag back here, so we're holding up. I am not going to call this a touchdown yet. We got 2 of them, so this might be coming back.
Probably a holding.
It's in the area. It's past the line of scrimmage, but yeah, that's coming back. That's why I didn't get too excited.
Yeah.
That was a good run, but, man, the kid's probably tired out now. I'm tired out from looking at him.
I'm tired from watching.
I know, 41 years old, man. I can't keep up with these kids anymore. I can't even keep up with my own kids.
I can't even try.
I got a new baby, by the way, Rick.
Another one?
Yeah. She's
oh, my gosh.
2 months old, yeah. Her name
how old's your oldest? What, 5, 6?
Oh, my oldest? 18.
Yeah. No, okay. No, I forgot. So this is third?
I got 18, 5, and almost 6, actually, in a couple weeks. And then I got a newborn baby. She's 2 years old. Her name's Charlie Olivia.
So I knew about the 18. I forgot about the 18, but I knew about it.
Yep.
I knew about the 5-year-old.
Yep. So,
Olivia.
yeah, my life is changing.
Wow.
I didn't expect to go back in diapers. I was happy being out of that.
So this wasn't it was a happy
It was planned.
happenstance?
It was planned.
Ah.
That's what happens when you go to Disney.
Well, it is the happiest place on earth.
There's another good run here as he's got a lane and kind of stuffed at the 50-yard line, but another good run there by Braden Brown. Brett Ziegler. Did I read that wrong?
I think Ziegler brought him down, maybe.
Oh, maybe. They're calling 2 different people.
More than likely that play.
I think they're going to let the clock run out on this quarter.
I think so. And finally, after 1 hour, 40 minutes in, get down to the first 35-0 as the Eagles are on top of the Royals here from Eastwood High School. We'll be back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Maumee Bay Turf Center, a leader in synthetic sports surfaces as well as natural field construction, maintenance, and renovation. Maumee Bay Turf is part of Turf Nation, the most trusted source in the synthetic turf industry, including creating the surface for the biggest game in pro football. From professional, college, and high school sports to recreation and commercial projects, check them out at MaumeeBayTurfCenter.com and see our large collection of finished projects and services. Maumee Bay Turf Center, we build better.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
Hey, we are back live.
As there's a guy trying to shoot oh, it came all the way up. That's mine. That's mine. I'm going for it.
Josh is trying to get a T-shirt. Drew was supposed to be shooting in the front of the. Oh, there we go. Lewis breaking free again.
Well, I was trying to get a T-shirt. It looks like Eastwood went right back to work. As Lewis takes that all the way down to the opposing 18-yard line.
The Elmwood 18-yard line.
It's almost like we can hear each other. The announcer.
All right.
All right. There's no one on our camera. Why?
He went to get some water before he cramped up, I
Well,
think.
unfortunately, in that he stepped out around the 2-yard line.
Yep.
As Lewis was going down the left-hand side.
There he is.
Kevin Lewis, as we have our cameraman back. I told you, we're a very professional team here.
He's having the HDMI output on that camera acts up, and that's what's feeding the monitor. He's got an external monitor, so he thinks the camera's acting up, but it's not. It's the feed to the monitor. We got a separate feed coming up here to the booth, so it's been solid all day.
Low, and finally finishing that one off, Lewis, as he gets across the goal line. Oh no, it's inside the one. I am seeing things differently up here. Heat stroke, that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Now I'm leaning out the window now to try to see down his left-hand side. It's the first time I had to look this way. I'm trying to stay out of the view of everyone else here too.
It's a tough view from up there.
Yeah. Oh. You know what? Apparently I was right. It's 41.
Okay.
I heard inside the one too. Nope. As that kick is up and through, as now we are 42-0. As we've got that corrected. Eastwood did in fact score as Kevin Lewis put that one in, and bringing the Eagles even further ahead of the Royals of Elmwood. We can stay here for a minute, I think, because that was a very quick transition. It's 1 minute and 5 seconds in.
Yeah.
They're 12-minute quarters, yeah.
1 minute, 5 seconds in. And
that's still not as bad as the 12 seconds that it took to
get the first touchdown.
Get the first touchdown, yep.
It could be a long night for Elmwood.
It could, but you know what? It's going to give some reps for some of the maybe the JV kids. Get them in. Huh? No. Rick asked, ain't I glad I stayed? I was going to head home just because there's 3 of us here, but I decided to stay with you guys. I'm enjoying this game so far, and I appreciate you having me here on the Friday night.
Chafee kicking off for the 7th time.
That's it, number 7?
No. Yeah, they've scored 6 touchdowns, and he kicked off the first time, so 7 kickoffs. He's getting lots of practice.
And he's kicking that down to the inside the 20. Is Elmwood coming back. Ooh, hit pretty hard around the 30-yard line, making his way to the 35.
Ziegler gets it to the 35.
As everyone looks to be all right. Elmwood quickly out there.
Clock doesn't want to cooperate with me.
That's not moving.
I know.
10:48. Elmwood going from their twin set, or their wing set. As that is almost picked off, as that was jumped by Cam Schumacher.
Batted away by Eastwood's number 2, Cam Shoemaker. Second down.
So he had his hands on it, and if he would have came down with that, he had nothing but daylight.
The second quarter winner.
So that's going to bring us to second down.
In the Eastwood Alumni Scholarship drawing is Sue Okenka. Congratulations to Sue on winning your $25, and thanks for all who participated in the Eastwood Alumni Scholarship drawing.
Lights are starting to be prominent on this field as the sun is going down. Nice handoff. Peyton Schaefer.
Number 7, Peyton Schaefer on that carry.
He gets up to about 38.
Number 15, Zach Mulholland.
Maybe 39, depending how you want to look at it.
4-yard gain on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 6. Ball at the Elmwood 39-yard line.
Got the Eastwood cheerleaders right in front of us. They were Throwing some shirts into the stands. Everyone was up on their feet. So was I. Someone had a cannon down there, tried shooting it at me, but it veered off a little right.
Yeah, friend of the show, Drew.
Almost taken down the back. And still, Eastwood swarms.
Drew Kazmaier was
33 is Connor Norton.
shooting those T-shirts, and he couldn't hook us up.
No, I tried. It was
We're
one
gonna
of
have to
those
talk to
green
him,
shirts,
yeah.
too. I could look like that coach out there on Eastwood's sideline.
Was it couch on these?
Huh?
What?
I said I look like one of the coaches because he's got that green shirt
Oh,
on.
the coaches. I think said
Yeah,
couches.
there's
What?
couches over there now.
Like,
They got that
okay.
kind of money coming into the school system.
Oh. Timeout, Elmwood.
And you know what? I think we're going to take one with them as it's 42-0 Eastwood on top here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Join us at historic Danny's Cafe, Rossford. We're always serving your favorite food and drinks 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m. Watch the best sports matchups on one of our 50 high-def TVs. Enjoy great live entertainment, trivia, karaoke, and family fun for all ages. Danny's Cafe, Rossford is now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 1. Check out the Ford Social Club for your private event. 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford, across from Rossford High School.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands.
As Elmwood is set to kick off. Back deep is. Oh, he fumbled. Oliver had a little trouble with that, but he gets the
picks
ball
it up,
back
still
and gets
gets
about
a-
5 yards.
Yeah.
4 yards, I do apologize. I went to wait. No, I'm just kidding. Aziz was going to take back over. 9:13 remaining in the second quarter. With a sizable 42-0 lead. A little breeze just blew through here. It's nice. Ludenhart in the backfield. Just going to hand this one off. Has lots of running room for Lewis as he gets about 5 yards on that play.
Around the NBC, Maumee up 35-zip. Oak Harbor up 41-zip over Woodward. No score from Otsego, or Oak, yeah, no score from Otsego, Tenora. Port Clinton on top of the Rossford Bulldogs 13-0, and Genoa on top of Bowser 10-0.
Wow, so it's a lot of scoring versus no scoring. Kind of a lopsided day here
Well,
in the NBC.
you know, it's non-league play. And you do have some pretty good teams this year in the NBC. Oak Harbor,
Motion was Weems.
Otsego, Eastwood could all be fighting
Nice run as he gets just enough for the first down.
Written down on that carry by number 7, Zane Schaefer, and number 51, Jack Hummel. First and 10 Eastwood.
One of these days I'll get the time right.
47-yard line.
It'll be easy in the second quarter. It's gonna be might be a running clock at that point.
The second half, yeah.
Yep.
The officials timeout. Good, I can.
That's probably
Maybe I
going
can
to take
fix
us
this
to our
part.
water break here. Oh, no, we do have an injured player as we're going to take a break as they get that sorted out here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Sure.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com. Great food and great fun. The Keg in Greytown is now open and ready to make your night out fun and full of great surprises. Some of the best food in the area, all made by scratch with hand-cut fries, wings, chunks, Papa's chili, and much, much more. Wood-fired pizza ovens making some of the best pizzas in the area. Now don't worry, we have the toppings you want, and our dough is made fresh every day. The Keg, 1790 North Walker. Great food and great fun.
Welcome back to Eastwood as Peyton Schaefer was the injured Royal over there on the Elmwood side. So he gets up on his own accord. As Eastwood gets back as Ludenhart, the backfield, taking it off. Nice pass up to number 80, Landon Weems. He makes his way all the way up to about the 29-yard line. That was a great catch and pass. Moving the chains.
Eastwood is having no trouble moving the ball.
Nope, even when they moved it back 15 yards. Next play was 25 up.
I think that was their only loss.
Yep.
Was the penalty.
Another run as
Kevin Lewis.
Lewis right down the center. Pushes his way all the way up to the 14
24.
yards yard.
That's Brown.
Oh, I was going off of you.
I know. My fault.
It's got to be the window in front
Well,
of you.
I saw
It's really
the
dirty.
I saw the 2. And, well, you got 22 is Lewis and 24 is Brown.
Yep.
And all I saw was the first 2. My bad.
There you go, assuming.
I'm horrible. Let's see if I look now. I see we got Brown in the backfield, so I know.
All right, Ludenhart letting this time click down a little bit.
Lots of room on that right side.
They're not
for a
trying to
quick
rush
hitter.
these plays. I don't blame them at this point. Got motion. A run.
Oh, there's a loss.
There's the first loss caused by Elmwood. Is stuffed in the back by number 55. That's Garrett Harrison, the guy that we added to the roster earlier.
Now you see why they added him.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Now, Eastwood has a second and about 13, 14. So they are going to let that play clock wind down.
I can't even see the play
I don't even
clock.
see the play clock, but apparently they do. So here it goes, rolling out to the right. Got a man wide open.
Schumacher, it looked like for Shoemaker.
Yep. Cam Schumacher.
Nope. Yep.
Got some yards back, so it's third and manageable.
Third down and 7.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Sorry.
Eastwood's going to settle it down again, letting the play clock wind down, which I don't even see where it's coming from, but they got a flag. Well, that's not good. That's going to help Eastwood out a little bit, as that's an offsides play. Yeah, I do not see
I don't see a play clock.
play clocks. I don't know what they're watching for. No?
Third down and about 11.
They're just guessing, huh?
Well, the ref will have it.
Oh,
He'll give it a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
gotcha.
That's what they're waiting to. They listen for the rep to call it.
Yeah, so there's no visible play clock here at the Eastwood Stadium, so they listen to the refs, who will give an audible clue.
They'll probably get that before they get air conditioning.
Oh, that was offsides actually by
Eastwood.
I thought that was on Elmwood.
Ludenhart.
I heard that wrong. That's going to be
Complete.
It was picked up before it hit the ground, but it's still going to be short. So that's going to bring up, I think, the first fourth down.
He was hit before, right as soon as he got the ball, he was hit.
Yep. So it's going to be 4th and 3. Do they stay on the field?
Oh, probably.
I mean, you're playing position at that point. I mean,
it's hard to say because they're punter.
Well, the extra point guys got enough practice from that range today.
That's true.
So might as well just play as this is the 4th down play. First challenge for Eastwood. As he just jumped offside and pushed the center down. And
He pushed the center into the quarterback.
That's going to be an encroachment.
Resulting in a penalty will be a first
And
and
just
goal.
like that, Eastwood gets out of that mess. And it is a new, fresh set of downs. It is first and goal from the 5. Maybe the 4. But knowing that, they got a fresh set of downs from here. They're probably just going to run this ball.
They are in no hurry to play.
No.
It's rare that you see an Eastwood quarterback under center, too.
He's not under center.
Oh, no.
No,
he's not.
he's hidden.
He's hidden.
Well,
There we go.
Brown pushing forward, gets down to about the 2.
Brown to about the 2-yard line. It'll be second down and goal.
Nobody wants to be out there any longer than they have to, so they're
All right.
going to let that clock run down every time.
Well, that's true. These are both ex-Alma coaches.
As Eastwood just taking their time, letting this clock go down. Brown off to the left. As Brown has it, and he just tramples right down the center, and there is some extra activity as Elmwood's frustration showing. There is a helmet on the ground. That is, of course, number 55, Garrett Harrison, whose helmet flew off, but then he had a little extracurriculars afterwards. I don't think they called a penalty on it, but it's getting a little chippy out there. 3:04 remaining is 48. Is it 48 or 47?
48.
All right. Haven't hit the extra point yet. 7
Right.
times 7 is 48. Why is it already 48?
7 times 7 is 49.
Oh, that's why.
You go to Uva.
I was thinking 6 times 8. 49-0. 7 touchdowns by Eastwood. Thanks for the correction, Rick, as we're going to go to commercial here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Sure we are. No. Oh, what the heck?
Test electronics. Test electronics.
Best meats around and the best price. Get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
And we're back at Eastwood High School. It's 49-0 Eastwood as Mason Chafee getting ready to kick this off from the 40-yard line. That's going to be a really low kick to the right. This might be picked up by Eastwood as Elmwood gets to the ball first as they're going to take over possession at the 29-yard line. And lots of whistles here.
Oak Harbor 48-0 over Woodward at the half.
Elmwood getting set. Clock sitting at 3:01 right now in the second quarter. You know, now you got me thinking about those brats down there.
The shed that says Bratwurst. Yeah.
Which, who thought about putting the word worst after brat?
It's a German thing.
I know.
I think it's like Wurst is sausage. I don't know.
And the first word's brat.
Brat sausage. Well, you know, Hansel and Gretel is a German.
They were the worst brats.
Yes. And if you go back and read the original, yeah.
It was evil.
It was.
Traxler
It was
looking
very
out
dark.
right. He's going to have to dump this off low. Yep, and he just missed him as he was throwing off balance off his back leg. Couldn't find this man, and that's going to bring up second down. He needs to make that decision a little bit quicker because he could have hit him in stride and probably gained at least 5 yards out of that.
Maumee 42-0 over Bryan in the second quarter.
Are they at home?
I think they're at Bryan.
Okay. That
Bowling
one is
green.
pitched out to the right. Got some room, but good leg tackle.
It closes quickly to make that tackle.
Yeah, that was Dirkshear. I'm probably Fubar. I totally read that name wrong.
Dirkseide.
Cooper Dirkseide. Yeah.
Dirkseide.
Third down and 9.
That's when you wait for the announcer.
34.
Bring up third and long. Elmwood's got to do something to kind of move this ball out. Do they even have a first down this game? Besides the starting play?
I don't think so.
That probably should have been flagged, but they let that go as he's trying to trample out of bounds. Might have been. Is he okay? He is right against that metal bench. It looks like he's up. That's good. He's already been injured enough today. That was Peyton Schaefer that kind of fell hard into the bench on the sidelines.
Schaefer, one of the leaders on the Elmwood team. He's counting on him. And another punt.
Yep, Lewis and Oliver out deep. As Lewis kind of going off the sideline. Actually, it's just Oliver in the back. He must have had an extra man up front. Not going for a block here. As he was in his zone, but Oliver was able to pick that ball up, and they're going to start this from right around the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Pretty sure they're not going to be in too much of a hurry, especially with 1:48 left on the clock. They're going to take their time. A little bit of a breeze coming through.
Yeah, there is a nice breeze, but they need to get the clock started before they start taking their time.
Yeah, let's get the clock started and then take our time. They really only, was it a 30-second clock?
I would say all they're going to do here is probably run the ball, let that time click down.
Is that Brown in the backfield? Yep. Yeah, they'll probably hand off to Brown up the middle. No, somebody's calling a timeout.
And
Elmwood's calling a timeout.
Well, I guess they figure they had one more. Might as well give them a water break, I guess.
Water break. Port Clinton on top of Rossford, 19-0. And of course, 49-0 here.
Did you say Port Clinton was up or Rossford was up?
Port Clinton is up.
Okay. Still a low-scoring game, though. Rossford can get back into it.
Lake on top of Northwood, 21-0. Call that the Battle of I-280.
Yep. They are literally hop, skipping, and jump.
Even if it's not, that's what I'm calling it.
They're on the same street.
Are they really?
Yes.
Is it technically the same street? Well,
they're just
technically they are both on 280. Just one's on one side of 280 and the other one's on the other side of 280 down a few miles. So the Battle of 280. That's what I'm going to call it. They should do that from now on. Otsego up on Tenora, 21-10.
They're shooting shirts, so I'm trying for it.
Uh-oh. Shooting shirts again.
He's taking it seriously. Come on. Kid's shooting his shot with a shirt.
Hey, it's his moment.
And that's handed off, just like we anticipated, is Still on his feet is Brown. And finally taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss on that particular run. Sitting in first was number 11, Brady Maracas. He's second down and 11.
As they are going to try to let this clock run down. I don't think we're going to see fourth down here.
At the half, we're going to pull back the camera and catch the band show for you folks.
And we will stay silent to make it
And we will
even
stay
more
silent
pleasurable
so
for
you can enjoy the band show, yes. Just keep the wide shots so our cameraman can take a break and get some water in him.
Might keep one of the microphones on.
Yeah, we'll throw a mic out the window.
It's just hopefully that these parents can keep their voices low.
They don't get vociferous around the band show.
Low snap as that one is handed back off to Brown. As he's still on his feet, driving up near the first down marker, and looks
Very
like he's
close
marked
to it.
right at it. 50 seconds left. It looks like they're calling for the chains to be moved. So,
Yep, they're giving him the first down.
yep, which stops the clock for a second, but it is back moving again. So I think they can just snap this one more time and bring us into halftime.
Yeah, they restart after first downs pretty darn quick the past couple of years now. I think somebody made a concerted effort to send it out to these guys. Let's keep these games moving.
Yes, sir. Under 30 seconds now.
It's probably going to be the last snap whenever they
I
have
wouldn't
to
doubt if
take
he
it. It's
just
going to
nailed
have, yeah, it will be.
He's not going to nail it, but
He'll take the snap here in about 2 seconds.
yep, low snap. Handed off again. Brown right up the middle. Gains about 7 yards on the play. As that's going to take us down. As Eastwood's going to go into half. 49-0 over the Elmwood Royals here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Wide shot on the center with the camera.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
Join us at historic Danny's Cafe, Rossford. We're always serving your favorite food and drinks, 7 days a week, starting at 11 a.m. Watch the best sports matchups on one of our 50 high-def TVs. Enjoy great live entertainment, trivia, karaoke, and family fun for all ages. Danny's Cafe, Rossford is now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 1. Check out the Ford Social Club for your private event, 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford, across from Rossford High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Elmwood Marching Royal Pride is proud to present our Latin show, featuring music influenced by Spanish and Portuguese-speaking countries. Our first selection was written by accomplished band composer and arranger Jay Volcott. This dynamic music delivers plenty of excitement, written in Spanish march style, featuring Lila Green and Caden Peary on trumpet duet. We welcome Field Commander Gavin Minnick to the podium as we kick things off tonight with the fiery and exciting Aztec Fire.
Mangione is an American flugelhorn player and composer of jazz music. For more than 5 decades, his love affair with music has been characterized by his boundless energy, enthusiasm, and pure joy that radiates from the stage. Our next song is the title track from one of his most popular albums and was nominated for a Grammy. Under the direction of Field Commander Laura Tanner, we feature trumpet soloist Lila Geen and alto saxophone soloist Abby Heilman on Land of Make Believe. Selection is a song by composer Ernesto Lecuona, who is considered a Cuban Gershwin. Originally the 6th movement of the suite Andalusia, this song has since become a popular jazz, marching band, and drum corps standard. This Spanish song is written in a flamenco dance style and is very exciting. Field Commander Emily Apke takes the stand as we present our powerful closer, Malagueña. Elmwood Marching Royal Pride is under the direction of Mrs. Megan Hayes, Assistant Director Maddie Lyons, Visual Ensemble Instructors Whitney Maracus and Kathy Wisner, and Percussion Instructor Thomas Bachner. We thank you for your attention and support all of the athletic and music programs. As always, go Royals!
Thank you to the Tonight's Eastwood Band halftime sponsor, Pierce Designs in Woodville. Pierce Design Studios is a local gift store featuring the creations of almost 40 different artisans. You can also have your concrete and resin lawn statues decor repaired and restored in-house. Located in 105 West Main in Woodville, it has nearly 2,000 square feet filled with amazing creations. You are sure to find the perfect one-kind gift for anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Eastwood High School is proud to present the 2024 Eastwood High School Eagle Marching Band. No other pop music band represents the good times of an American summer than the Beach Boys. The opening number of this summer fun show epitomizes the carefree spirit of the 1960s when a rebellious teenager borrows her father's Ford Thunderbird to go to the library, but ends up cruising with her friends. From 1964, here is Fun, Fun, Fun. Celebrate an all-time classic that is on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's list of 500 songs that shaped rock and roll. Dropping in 1966, this psychedelic hit revolutionized pop music with its innovative production and lush harmonies. You'll catch some good vibrations with trumpet soloist Lily Beckwith and piccolo soloist Jenica Rollheiser. spinning a classic from 1964 that has everyone cruising and grooving with its killer Beach Boy harmonies. Here's the iconic song that became the anthem of summer fun and freedom, I Get Around. The Eastwood Marching Band is under the direction of Paris Ruck and Savannah Stevens, Field Commander, Mrs. Stacy Schultz, Color Guard Instructor, Ms. Faith Amelia, Major Instructor, Mr. Jonathan Root, Assistant Director, and Mr. Brian Myers, Director of Bands. This is Ren Cunningham, the voice of the Eagle Marching Band, signing off. Good night and go Eagles!
Fans, if you'd like access to Eastwood Sports content, subscribe to Eastwood Sports Network on YouTube. Starting with pregame coverage.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
Join us at historic Danny's Cafe, Rossford. We're always serving your favorite food and drinks 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m. Watch the best sports matchups on one of our 50 high-def TVs. Enjoy great live entertainment, trivia, karaoke, and family fun for all ages. Danny's Cafe, Rossford is now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 1. Check out the Ford Social Club for your private event. 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford, across from Rossford High School.
Great food and great fun. The Keg in Greytown is now open and ready to make your night out fun and full of great surprises. Some of the best food in the area, all made by scratch with hand-cut fries, wings, chunks, Papa's chili, and much, much more. Wood-fired pizza ovens making some of the best pizzas in the area. Now don't worry, we have the toppings you want, and our dough is made fresh every day. The Keg, 1790 North Walker Street. For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
The extra point.
And we are back, getting ready to start the third quarter here live at Eastwood High School. Eastwood on top, 49-0 over Elmwood Royals.
Now, Rick, what that means now this year, they have a new a rolling clock here in the second half, and because they're up over 30 points, what's going to happen is the clock is going to continue to run. Now, normally if you scored a touchdown, it would stop the clock. However, this year they've changed that. It will continue to run all the way up until after the extra point attempt.
See, that works for me because I can't manage the clock anyway. So.
Elmwood starting off with a trick play right off the bat. As one thing to be concerned about is over there on their 35-yard line is some streamers from the bands, which, by the way, great halftime performances by both schools.
Kenton did an onside kick on Eastwood last week.
Yeah, that's a short kick, and that is immediately covered up on the 35-yard line as Eastwood is going to be starting this off. Now, I think this is an opportunity for Coach to go ahead and put some of the youngsters in, give them some reps. So we're going to have to be very mindful of that, as they're probably going to change quarterbacks at some point.
We have a number 16 in at quarterback.
16, that's going to be Braden Ludenhart. That is the freshman.
That's the freshman, Ludenhart.
So we still have the same name, just the different
handoff. Is that Brown?
That's handoff. Is it 35?
Octo?
Yeah, I'm losing numbers here. I don't even see a 35.
Gain of 9 on the play.
How about 25?
25, that's what's going on. Edmund Opfer.
That's it, Opfer.
Yes, we're going to have to get used to these new names. As
The freshman Ludhart.
yep, the other Ludhart. We'll just still say Ludhart. It's still correct.
That's right.
As he's going to hand this one off. And just getting over the first down line and crossing over the 50.
Opfer picks up the first.
2 plays, first down. That takes up 2 minutes immediately.
First and 10 Eastwood, ball at midfield.
Once again, we'd like to thank Ben Frobose at Frobose Meat Locker here in Pemberville. Without his sponsorship, none of this would be possible. A great friend of the broadcast.
And now I'm hungry.
And now you're hungry.
Yep.
We did the 3-on-3 basketball tournament this summer.
Oh, yeah?
And Frobose was sponsoring it, and I tried to negotiate, like a 4-pack of brats into my contract, but
how'd that work out for you?
I didn't get any brats. I'm like, disappointing.
Well, it's like when you go to Genoa. If Mr. Mike DeStazio doesn't bring pizza, we're
For
disappointed.
basketball, we usually get pizza from Mike for basketball. If he's in town, most of the time though, he's down in Florida for basketball season. It seems like.
Right.
Yeah.
Second down is
Ludhart
rolls out and throws deep, but he got his man. He overthrew him probably about 5 yards or so. So that's going to bring up third down.
Third down and 7.
See, I think there are brats involved, but Mike gets them all.
Us peasants don't get anything.
No. Heck.
It's all right. I don't mind being a peasant. Get to hang out with some fine folks down here.
That's right.
As Ludenhart takes this, he's going to hand this off. Edmund goes forward and only gets about 2 or 3, bringing up fourth down at about 5. And are they going to stay out there, or are they going to kick this one off?
Well, the other Ludhart is the punter, so.
Well, here it is, fourth down play. Fourth and about 4 to go. As they're looking to the sideline, looks like they might have been just trying to draw him offside. And they thought they might call timeout for a second.
If you're interested in helping us bring these high school football games, give Mike Jamison a call at 419-514-1302.
Get rid of it. He did it. Oh, great pass
nice
by Ludahart.
pass.
And he got his man, number 25, Edmund Opfer, who he actually whispered something to him right beforehand. And he went out wide.
He said, "You go deep."
Picked it up, yep. And it's a good thing he was ready because he almost got creamed in the backfield.
So it's first and 10. We're down to 7 minutes?
Yep.
Almost. Oh.
So now we're going to get a run. Opfer.
It's a Ludhart and Opfer show.
Down to number 57. It's Allen. They have 3 on the play. They got second down and 7.
I'd also like to thank Marty Sutter and Genoa Bank, a big friend of the Toledo Sports Network, sponsors a lot of our stuff. And Brad Morrison with Danny's Cafe and Maumee Bay Turf Center. Maumee Bay was busy this summer. I saw their trucks out at a couple of high schools in the area this summer. But what he did at Danny's, oh my gosh. Got to go through downtown Rossford to see that.
Quarterback keeper. So he pushes forward. Going to get about half the yards that he needed. Bringing up third down and about 3 or 4.
If you haven't been to the new Danny's, you need to stop in there.
I've been by it. I've been in it when it was being remodeled. I have not seen the finished product.
It's gorgeous.
I believe it.
Much bigger room for bands.
They can bring in the whole marching band from here.
From Elmwood.
Great pass. He just stayed strong, threw that up the middle, and got himself another first down.
I know one of the hot local bands has got a gig there coming up in October, Leadfoot Granny.
Oh.
Some I don't want to say kids,
that's
but
what they call me all the time.
But they're younger. And Mark, I don't know if you remember Mark Michael from the Hallucination back 80s rock and roll band. He's mentoring them. These guys can play. And they're going to be playing at Danny's in October.
And then upper to the 4-yard line.
It's the loop.
There's the yard marker. I was wondering where the line sticks were.
2nd and goal. It's the op for show. He'll get it.
Yep.
Let's see how they line up, and I'll tell you which side
I don't want to
they're
get
going to
too ahead of myself.
They're
pressing here on the goal line.
They're going to go left side.
And they're going to go right.
Nope, up the middle. We were both wrong.
Meet in the middle.
All right. We were both right.
Yeah. Optimism. It's a great thing. As that's going to keep the clock running. As it's going to be 3rd down right there on the 1-yard line.
See, this
Maybe
clock
2.
runs really slow in the computer here.
Is it going slower than the one out there?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
About 30 seconds slow, 33 seconds slow.
We'll make that correction, obviously, if we go to commercial here. But for the time being, that's hand. Ooh, man, the backfield. Did he get enough? He might not have. No, he was stopped short.
Let's go bring up 4th and goal.
Yeah, he got about a foot or two. But it was not enough to put him across. So it's going to bring up a, well, not so much of a crucial 4th down, but it's right there.
It's good practice for your 4th and shorts.
Yes. As Ludhard's in the back, he's going to keep. Oh, he got popped hard. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. The first turnover for Eastwood. I hope he is all right, because he got smacked.
And the clock keeps running.
It does. So technically,
even on a change of possession.
Yeah. It will keep. Well, it did stop for a second. Looks like it did not keep rolling.
Yeah. 3:16.
Given time for you to catch back up.
Gives me time to catch back up here.
What you see on your screen is not the correct time, but it might be here shortly.
Timeout and change it.
So the only stoppages are timeouts and change of possessions. As now they got the clock running again. As I can't see if it's still Traxler back there, but a nice run to the outside, going back up the middle and getting close to a 1st down.
O'Mara is with that nice run.
As that's going to be, I think, the longest gain they've had tonight. Granted, this is the first possession that they've had in the second half, and it's already 2 minutes left in the half, or in the quarter. But that's thanks to that rolling clock of ours. 2nd down. As another run. This time Eastwood picks it up nicely.
Stuffed.
Never even got developed.
Stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yep, he went backwards about 2 yards, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5.
That winning number for $481.
Wow. $481 50-50 tonight.
Not too shabby.
Nice. Good support from the Eastwood faithful.
Did you play?
No.
And you didn't win?
Nope. I know our camera guy likes to play. I don't know if he won or not.
If no one has shown up.
Uh-oh. If you won, Danny, shake your camera. Up and down for yes, left and right for no. Okay.
Oh,
Danny didn't
win.
All right.
That pass out to the left, but I don't think he got enough for that 1st down.
So say if you won, we would have gotten the money for you.
Yep.
All $400 of it.
All $200 of it.
All $200.
I think it was
take care of you.
Yeah, it's $50. That's all it was.
Hey, me and Tom were kind of looking, talking
Again, 50-50 winning number 635555. And report to the press box.
And did they actually get the first down? It looks like they actually did get the first down. So that was the first time they got the line to gain all night. Now he's scrambling out of the backfield as he's got some room to get to the sideline. As Owen Traxler. Hey. Is that $50 I was asking?
That's what reminded me.
Nothing happening up here. Nothing happening. 28 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Not until Tuesday.
Nope.
There's a flashing red lights going out.
I do
if they
see
got to
that.
call somewhere else, or if they got somebody there.
I'm not sure, but we got about 9 seconds left. We're going to get this last play as he's holding on and he pitches it out wide to the right, getting up and getting close to that first down again.
Omarez close to that first down.
At the end of the quarter?
It looks like they might be giving it to him. Or are they just walking off the quarter?
It's the end of the quarter.
So they did get that first down. But, yep, we're going to go to commercial here on the Toledo Sports Network.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items, and they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
Join us at historic Danny's Cafe, Rossford. We're always serving your favorite food and drinks 7 days a week, starting at 11 a.m. Watch the best sports matchups on one of our 50 high-def TVs. Enjoy great live entertainment, trivia, karaoke, and family fun for all ages. Danny's Cafe, Rossford is now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 1. Check out the Ford Social Club for your private event. 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford, across from Rossford High School.
Hey, is the game back? Yes, and we are back, and that is a pick-off as Eastwood is going to take possession over as number 7, Sawyer Mason, ends up picking that off, and 11:35 left in the third quarter. They are already knocking on the door to push this over 50. They were knocking earlier, too. They got down to the 1-yard line, but ended up doing turnover and downs as they had the freshman in, Mr. Ludhart. He has come in for his, I guess his brother?
Yes, they are brothers. That much I know. $16, is that still?
16 is Braden.
Braden Ludhart.
Drew's the older brother.
The true freshman.
Oh, my gosh. Well, good. At least you didn't out him as someone who's failed a couple grades.
No red shirt.
No, he's got a red shirt.
That's true.
So it looks like immediately we had
little confusion, and so Eastwood took a timeout.
I'm not sure, because behind us here we have some flashing red lights as well. I don't know if something happened down at the band or...
Can't see. They got the ambulance backed up down there, but they've got the golf cart down there like they hauled somebody over here.
Our Grand York leads 10-28-18.
I don't think it's any of the players.
No, it looks like it's kind of behind the bleachers here. So I'm not sure, but looks like we're going to come out of this timeout, as Eastwood called their timeout. Not sure if they just needed a little extra time for water because they got that turnover and down so quick. Or I'm sorry, turnover from the pick. As now the clock is running again as we are approaching 11 minutes left in this game. We were just at halftime 12 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh, man, they started the clock. They didn't even wait for the snap to start the clock.
Nope.
Wow, this is brutal.
For about 8 yards on that carry. Not down on that run by.
Got a decent gain, and we have another timeout as we have an injured player on the field now. Eastwood has a man down, because this is what you kind of worry about at this point. They're asking for water, so it's probably some cramping. In the meantime, we'll take a little break here on the Toledo Sports Network.
For the best meats around and the best price, get to Frobose Meat Locker on Front Street in Pemberville. Frobose family features homegrown meats, and they make a whole bunch of different kinds of items. And they have over 200 different kinds of handmade items. Not to mention, Frobose Meat Locker is definitely a bratwurst paradise. They have over 125 different brands of bratwurst to choose from. Be sure to check them out on Facebook or visit their website, FroboseMeatLocker.com.
Mommy Bay Turf Center, a leader in synthetic sports surfaces as well as natural field construction, maintenance, and renovation. Mommy Bay Turf is part of Turf Nation, the most trusted source in the synthetic turf industry, including creating the surface for the biggest game in pro football. From professional, college, and high school sports to recreation and commercial projects, check them out at mommybayturfcenter.com and see our large collection of finished projects and services. Mommy Bay Turf Center, we build better. Mommy Bay Turf Center, a leader in synthetic sports surfaces as well as natural field construction, maintenance, and renovation. Mommy Bay Turf is part of Turf Nation, the most trusted source in the synthetic turf industry, including creating the surface for the biggest game in pro football. From professional, college, and high school sports.
We're back.
That's the game of the week.
And welcome back to Eastwood. As it is now second down, is powering forward. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
First down carried by number 77.
Just to let everyone know that it was number 70, Xavier Forth for Eastwood, that was down on the ground with an injury. Looked like he had some cramps. Ended up getting back up on his own power. He's on the sideline right now, drinking a lot of water. So we just crossed that 10-minute threshold here in the fourth quarter. Ludenhart dropping back. Oh, no, he handed that off. Did not get much on that play as Opfer
faked you out.
Down. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you look down for a second. And, I mean, he was good. He had his hands up like he had the ball still.
Second down and 11. Line of scrimmage is a 20-yard line.
Second down and 11. And a quick pass. Good job getting that up. Got about half the yards back. Bring up a manageable third down.
Nice throw from the freshman there.
Absolutely, right on the mark.
We do have a legal procedure against the Eagles.
Oh. Motion penalty on Eastwood.
Well, it'll be second down, so more time is going to tick off the clock now.
It's going to take them back to the 25, so it'll be first and 15.
Second.
Second and 15?
Second and about 15 here, yes. 16 yards.
Ah.
So close. But that clock keeps ticking down.
Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking.
They're not speeding up to the line. Don't blame them.
They didn't do that last year. That's why my son. They did. They were at every lifting thing all summer long, 6 a.m. We were
Oh, Udenhart having trouble with that ball as he picks it up, tries to get away, and oh no! Did he?
They're going to get it for grounding. They got to get him.
It looks like they said it was a forward pass. There must have been someone coming back that was an eligible receiver. That's the only way I could think that they didn't get a penalty for that. He definitely threw it forward.
He did throw it forward, but
Yes.
I didn't see an eligible receiver anywhere within.
Which, if it was his
15
running
yards.
back, that would have been an eligible receiver. So, no reason to delay the game, though.
Let him play.
Yep, it's the 3rd down.
No blood, no foul.
He's just going to hand this off, and he's dropped woo real quick in the background. Another loss.
Lead the way for Elmwood is number 55. 4th down.
And going to bring up, I'm going to say the 3rd, 4th down for Eastwood tonight. They're slow to get up to the line. I don't know if they're going to wait and try to call a timeout the last second. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem to be in a big hurry. They're finally getting up to the line. Udenhart. And that is just ran right into a wall of defenders, as that is going to be a turnover on downs, as that's the 2nd turnover on downs for Eastwood tonight.
45, Jesus O'Mara.
Both of them in the second half.
Yep.
Their possession, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This gives me time maybe to get the clock caught up.
Maybe. It's only going to change for a second. They'll blow the whistle here in a minute.
I know.
Few seconds. How far behind are you, Rick?
3, 2, 1.
Be funny if you whistled perfectly. Just keep it there. It's going. It was supposed to go on the whistle. As looking downfield as he's rolling out left, keeping his eyes forward, and that one is thrown just out of bounds. Probably a wise decision.
Yeah, there was nobody open.
No. But that's showing a smart player right there. Not trying to make something out of nothing.
2nd down and 10.
I have seen him with 35 years. I haven't seen him.
This Traxler is still in there for Elmwood. He's trying to get a little extra reps in. He's hit as he thrown, but it's very nice as he got that out nicely to Andrew Traxler.
I'd just like to say that for the first time,
Traxler to Traxler.
the clock is actually right.
Well, give it a couple seconds. It
It
won't
was
be.
so much easier when we put a camera on the time
I know.
and just take it as an additional input.
Yep. But times have changed.
Oh,
Now we got to do everything
we
manually.
got all fancy dancy. We could still do it. We just have to
Get another camera.
get another camera and another converter. And
Downfield.
That's
Oh,
good
whoa!
call. Oh.
And that is going to take the eggnog off the board as Elmwood converts a long pass down and trying to catch the numbers of 14. I don't see a number 14. I don't know. 24, maybe 34. It's someone.
Somebody scored
Let's just say
a touchdown.
Sackler for now until we can get confirmation. But Elmwood is on the board.
That still looked like a pick.
That's
Went through the defender's
thing.
hands.
Is he was going up for the pick, and it just sailed on him a little bit. And Elma was there just to
Enough to
take
get over
that,
the
and
Eastwood
he
defender's
took
hands.
Off, yep.
And
He goes
right.
off to the races.
Number 26, Noah Perkins, holding Braxton Simon, and snapping Colton Bradfield.
They took that goose egg off the board. As that is going to be a failed attempt. It looks like that was a design play.
Number 14, Bryce Colgrove. The score is Eastwood 49.
All right.
Elmwood 6.
So, in a turn of events, Elmwood on the board, 49-6. We'll stay right here for now. They're going to get back out there.
All right.
Why not? 'Cause I think this is probably going to end up being the last possession of the game, barring something weird happening. But, yeah, good job for Elmwood to actually convert something there. And they went deep and took a chance, and it worked out for them.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Well, the team that beat the league is going to be a fire.
Elmwood's trying to make out some extra changes here. You can definitely tell that they're, even on this kickoff, they're going to get some new kids in there.
Yeah, you're going to get some kids in there who haven't done anything before, so you got the coaches to talk them through what's going on.
Mm-hmm. I remember my freshman year of football. I was not good. I got to start one game because all the starters ended up doing something really stupid and got banned for one quarter.
Oh, jeez. Port Clinton up top of Rossford, 37-7.
Pete for the Eagles is number 3, Brock Messenger. Kicking off for Elmwood will be number 26, Noah Perkins.
Bowling Green on top for Astoria, 46-6. Maumee over Bryan, 56-14. Genoa still 24 zip at the half, and it hasn't been updated. Otsego 21-14. Oak Harbor up 40. Oh, final against Woodward, 48-0.
Yep.
So they're probably in our same situation with the running clock in that second half.
Yep. Noah Gurkins to kick this off for Elmwood. That's a high one. It's going to be short and picked up. Looks like it was Braden Brown. And that's going to get him up to about the 35-yard line as this clock is going to start on the whistle.
No, it started.
No, it'll start on the whistle.
It started on the kick. It was rolling on the kick. I don't know.
Maybe it's supposed to be. I don't know. But it's not.
It's kind of good.
You caught back up again?
Oh, no. I'm not
there, now on the
I'm like
whistle.
10, 11 seconds off here.
And I just don't see Eastwood really rushing to this line.
So still.
I think you get one first down here and this is over.
Ludhart, the freshman, still in at QB.
Appears so. Braden hands that one off.
Run right up the middle.
Yep.
Got 2 or 3 yards there.
Yep. Keeping that clock ticking.
Number 77. Gain of 1 in the play.
It's the Op for Ludman show.
Sideline ref was helping call the plays for a second. So I was watching them. As Eastwood gets lined up. Ludhart, I'd expect another run here. Which if you're Elmwood, you're just going to clog the center. And sure enough, a nice run, but he got a not 9 yard, well, but 8 yards on that, going to bring close to the first down marker. I don't think it was enough to get there.
About 2 yards short.
Yep.
3rd and 2.
Third down and
Third down at about a yard and a half.
That's what I'm thinking, a yard and a half. They're calling it 1. I'm calling it 2, so we'll settle at 1.5.
As they're slowly getting in there, now under 1:40 left in this contest.
Yeah, I'm about 11 seconds off.
Don't worry, you'll know when the game ends. Ludhart High snap is
Up for hitting the backfield.
It sure was. That's going to bring up 4th down. How much time can they take off the clock? I'm not sure.
55 once again.
Do you give your kicker an opportunity to do it? Or do you just run that 4th down play, hope you get the 1st down, and that'll be game?
Football team and cheerleaders will be happy to sign in.
My wife's calling.
We're under a minute now.
Kelly, can you stand by a scary guy in a red shirt? I will do. See you later. I'm ready. All right, that's it, boys.
As they may just wind this all the way down till it runs out. They're not even lining up in the ball. So this, I'm going to guess they're going to call a timeout. Eastwood, that is. And there's the timeout.
Nope, delay a game.
They're going to take the delay of game.
Back the ball up. It'll be 4th down.
And the clock still runs, so they're actually they're kind of just playing.
They don't have to run another
now
play.
They don't have to play. Yep. Take that delay of game. Clock still runs, and that's going to be it. So that was a smart play. As this one got away from Elmwood pretty early, right off the bat. I think
12 seconds into the game, they were down 7.
2 straight turnovers. Did not start well for Elmwood, but Eastwood came out. They really fought hard. It just kind of did their will against Elmwood tonight. But kudos to Elmwood for actually staying with it during this 4th quarter as they got on the board. Eastwood taking this one a little bit easier than last week as they only won by a couple the last second.
Yep,
so,
after last week's 3-point win in the last minute, this is a little bit of a breather for Eastwood. Got them a chance to see some of the younger players, get some reps in for them, and sets them up well to continue on into the season. Next week, they are at Wauseon, taking on the Wauseon Indians. Have to do my research on Wauseon. Oh, no, I don't. I'm not going to be there.
We'll see who's going to bring that for you next week. So, but thank you guys so much for joining in. It was definitely a pleasure calling this game. Sorry about our annoying voices, but, we will be back at some point. Once again, from Eastwood High School, as this one was 49-6. Thank you for tuning in. This is Josh Harris for Rick Lieber here on the Toledo Sports Network.
And cameraman Dan from the Eastwood Sports Network. Thanks, Dan. Everybody, good night.